The Avengers 60th anniversary year celebration continues, and tonight we're looking at Iron Man Extremis on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, action figure fans? Way I Got It Figured back with another Marvel Legends review. This time we're looking at Iron Man Extremis from the Build-A-Figure Puff Adder Wave. This figure was highly anticipated by yours truly. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. Found it in the store before Hasbro delivered my pre-order. So I just went ahead and bought them and canceled that. And I'm going to open this figure. We're going to get it out. This is probably going to be my definitive Iron Man. I am a long-time comic book fan, long-time comic book reader. I've been reading them since I was a child. And of all the armors that Iron Man has had over the years, I really think that the Extremis armor captures enough of that futuristic feel as well as acknowledges the past. I just think Adi Granov is a genius. And so this armor, while he's not wearing it in the comic now, it was very recent that he was wearing it. They actually brought it back. Probably was an Extremis suit, you know, made of Extremis, but it was the same armor. So for me, this is probably going to be my quote-unquote Iron Man. And a lot of people, you know, have different ideas about that. But this is probably, pending this review, going to be my Iron Man. So what we're going to do, as usual, we're going to go over the package. We're going to get the figure out. We're going to examine the figure, examine any accessories. We're going to pose it. And we're going to give it some final thoughts. So with that, we're going to start with the package. As you can see, Iron Man, big and bold, standing with his repulsive firing. And of course, it's part of the Avengers wave. Got your Avengers symbol up here too. Oh, by the way, I picked this figure up at Gamestop, so that's the store that I found him in. Also got your package art, Adi Granov from Extremis. On the side, you've got the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure figures. I have actually gotten all the figures from this wave that I intend to get. So that would be everybody except Yelena Belova and the Orb. The Orb, I don't need an Orb. Yelena Belova, I would normally get her, but I would rather have gotten her in the classic uniform rather than the one that we got. The classic version of Yelena Belova was only made in the Toy Biz Marvel Legends. So, you know, we still got that to look forward to. Then on the back, we've got Iron Man in the classic Iron Man pose. Well, since around Extremis anyway. And he's got all the accessories shown. Looks like he's gonna have the fists on in the package. We'll find out soon enough. And it remains to be said that probably the biggest test for this figure is going to be, can I actually get it in this pose? So we're going to do that too. All right, so let's get Iron Man out and see what we got. Okay, so we've got Iron Man out and on the turntable. I don't have the turntable activated, but here he is. And we'll look at him from side to side and from the back and all of that manually. So yeah, you know, pretty much as advertised. Iron Man in his Extremis armor. He comes with the 2 hands that we saw on the box. And the 2 blast effects. So I've got some additional blast effects that I'll probably, I'll use for posing. But these are the ones that come stock with Iron Man. So we'll look at them from the side. A bit closer from the front. Other side. And the back. So taking a look at them up close. All the details from the Extremis era are here. This is the outfit he wore in stories like Civil War and Mighty Avengers. After that, I probably wore this suit for 3 or 4 years before they changed it. Once the movie started coming out and everything. And of course the movie uniform was based on the Extremis armor. But he is pretty awesome. So for posability, articulation, as you can see, his panels do get in the way of a T-pose. But, they probably should. We can still do the flight pose because we can see that from the box. He has upper chest articulation, but just like the Model 80 armor, there's no actual waist articulation. Seems to be common for Iron Man. It does not have waist articulation. The energy pods that have moved, they used to be on his arms and now on his legs. Well, he had them on his legs too back in the day, but they're just a little bit smaller. Also, likewise, affect leg articulation. You don't want to bend them, which I'm kind of doing. Legs kick out to about here. Kick back to about there. The knee bend is triple jointed with no pins. The ankle is on a rocker, of course. You can get a pretty deep leg pose there. Triple jointed elbow. There is bicep swivel, of course. It looks up to about there. Looks down to about there. So let me show the side. It doesn't look all that far down, but it is down. Straight on. He is about there. And of course, you can turn the head all the way around if you want to, for whatever reason. If he's in flight, you can get him to about there. So if you know you want to have him in a flight pose, that's about where that's going to go. So yeah, so we can swap out one of his hands real quick. Let's see how far we can go with the repulsor blast pose, because of course his wrists are articulated. They seem to be easier to go down than they are to go up. There we go. Guess they were just tight. There you go. There's a classic Iron Man pose for you right there. But of course, we have got to do the pose. It's got to work out. I need it to work. Oh, well, I'll do this too. Throws a pretty mean, convincing punch. Yeah. Decent uppercut. And I am already impressed with how well he stands doing all this stuff. So that's good. But now comes the time when we gotta see Can I do it? that. About as close as I can get it. So there you go, Iron Man in the Iron Man pose. All right, I am going to move on to final thoughts. All right, final thoughts on Iron Man Extremis from the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure Wave. This figure is pretty great. I do like it. It captures the Extremis armor pretty much exactly, and it poses well. I did get it into the Iron Man pose. It wasn't as ideal as I would like it, but I'm certainly open to continuing to play around with it, see what I can do. The way I got it figured, I'm gonna give this figure, that's a good one. I really hadn't considered it. I want it to be a 10, but I feel like there's something just not quite there. Maybe with the posing, I don't know. Iron Mans are tough. They're usually good. I'm gonna give them a 10. I'm actually gonna go ahead and give them a 10. There's nothing really I could point out that's like really wrong with the figure. He's like spot on to the source material. He poses well. My copy's not loose or anything. Not that I usually judge a copy of a figure on the entire figure, but you know, what else is he supposed to come with? He comes with some repulsor rays. He comes with extra fists. I don't know what else he's even supposed to come with. So yeah, I'm going to say for accuracy, for posability, for standing in an Avengers shelf, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 10. Probably going to make this my Iron Man, like I said. The Model 80, it's new. It's the new, most modern version of Iron Man, and I do appreciate those. But there's nothing like a good modern classic, and that's what this figure is. So yeah, I'm comfortable saying a 10. All right, so I'm gonna get on out of here. I do have the other figures in the wave that I have yet to review. So that's still Molecule Man. That's still Wonder Man. Yes, because I've already done Ultimate Captain America and Baron Strucker. So yeah, still 2 more to go. And I will see you guys on the next video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe or consider subscribing. And give me a like, a comment. What do you think about this Iron Man? Do you think I'm just, you know, bad at posing? Whatever. Let me know down in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next video. Everybody stay safe. Peace.
The way I got it figured.